Now turn to Section 2. Section 2. You will hear an introduction of some activities and club available to all students this year from Clubs and Societies Manager Vanessa Rico. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 15. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 15. Good morning and a warm welcome to our new first-year students on campus for 2007. My name is Aubrey Livingstone and I'm one of the Senior Student Union Affairs Officers here at the Victoria campus of the Gold Coast University. Well, in Orientation Week, we also like to take the opportunity to introduce you to the fun side of being a student and what the university and student union can offer you for free time in our lovely beachside city. This morning, I'd like to introduce you to one of our own team members who has been running the Student Union Clubs and Societies program for the last 4 years. She will introduce you to some of the activities and clubs available to all students this year. Please make welcome Clubs and Societies Manager Vanessa Rico.
Hi everyone. Okay, so you are all aware that the Student Union offers a number of free clubs and societies for all students. Well, I've been asked to come along here today to introduce a sample of some of the more popular and later societies open this year. Firstly, let's start with a brief rundown of the outdoor clubs available at GCU. Now, is anyone out there into exercise? Or more specifically, getting back into nature? Well, one of our oldest outdoor clubs might be for you. The Hiking and Orienteering Society meets every Saturday morning and runs all day from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We take a shuttle bus to Tambourine Mountain for an energetic day in the bush. However, the exact meeting point is not at the mountains, it's just in front of the main gate on University Drive. It's important for students to bring comfortable walking shoes, a good hat and sun cream to fight off this blistering Australian sun, and of course mosquito repellent. Oh, and please don't forget to bring your own water bottle, as free refills will be available at the main camp. Okay, well here's another one that might inspire the even more energetic water babies, the Kite Surfing Club, which was introduced last year. This club is organised by the famous local surfer Keith Wilson and meets Sunday mornings and runs from 9:30 a.m. to usually around 2 p.m. Those interested will meet at the mouth of the Tweed River. Just look for the large-size kites. If you want to take part in this club, there are some requirements, however. It's not important that you are confident in this sport, but it is necessary that all students have strong swimming ability and have at least been a couple of times before. One more thing, Keith has asked me to tell students to bring their own wetsuits as these will not be offered on the day. Now moving on, for those who also like the sun and surf and I guess sand, but in a more artistic way, we have a very interesting club for you. The Sand Art Club has now been running for a few years and building in its popularity, and not only with our art majors. This particular club focuses on the art of sand sculpting and meets for 2 hours every Tuesday and Thursday afternoons from 4:15 p.m. at Main Beach under the blue and red tent. There are a few requirements for this particular club, such as sun cream, a hat, a towel, a water bucket, and some of your plans or drawings for your piece of art to help guide you in your creative constructions. A tutor from our art faculty will be assisting you and supply you with all the necessary equipment. Finally, some people might prefer to stay out of the sun, but still have the opportunity to soak up our fresh air and warm weather outdoors. Well, how about stargazing with the Astronomy Society? Students get together on the first Saturday night each month at around 7 p.m. to quite early in the morning sometimes. The venue for this society is on the main cricket oval, depending on the forecast of clear weather on the night. Students will need warm clothes, a notepad and pen. All night viewing equipment will be made available, and some small food and drinks will be provided during the evening.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 16 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 16 to 20.
Okay, now there's a brief rundown of some of the outdoor activities available at GCU. I have given you some of the meeting locations, but I should remind all students that any required payments shouldn't be made to the club manager on the day. Please forward all fees here at the Student Union Administration Desk in our main union building in person, so you can also collect the information packs and sign any necessary papers. Also, please avoid disrupting our hard-working staff in the university admissions block with the required club payment. This is for student course-related payments only. Now let's briefly move on to some of the indoor activity clubs available, as my time here today is limited. Recently, two particular clubs have received a lot of popularity lately. The Film Society still has a very large membership, while the Society of Contemporary Culture always appears to be very popular every year. I should also mention, though, the Modern Dance Club always exceeds the others in terms of interest and regularly maintains the highest membership of the student population. One other club, which also started recently due to popular interest, is the Visual Arts Club. This club focuses on light shows with special effects. It holds numerous club performances over the year. Visual art exhibitions occur only on the first Saturday night of every month, while the club also runs student-only social dance functions fortnightly, also on the same night of the week. Now moving on, we also have a few exciting clubs opening up mid-year. The DJ Society will begin over the winter break and should be well and truly running by August. Unfortunately, due to lack of interest, the Taekwondo Club will be closing its doors just after August. However, those of you still interested in Asian culture might like to try their hand at our new Mahjong Society, opening at the same time. The Mahjong Club doesn't, however, allow any form of gambling on campus, but does give students an opportunity to take part in a number of various competitions. This particular club does incur a small fee, as the unique thing about it is that it is primarily organized and conducted each week by students themselves. So it receives little financial assistance from the student union at this time. Hopefully, with popularity, it will become more formalized in the future. So there you have it. Obviously, I haven't covered all the exciting clubs and societies available in this short introduction, but I'm sure I've opened up your ears to how you can make your student life more exciting, sociable, and fun.
That is the end of section 2. You now have half a minute to check your answers.